YouTube side of things, like what have you learned the most from the platform as someone who has started creating videos in the past couple years on your personal channel, and also like the affiliate marketing side of Kit? Because my buddy who runs iSetups, he's like Matthew Encina's Kit page has more views than Marquez's Kit page, and we're like, and I saw the numbers, I was like, that's crazy. Like those numbers in the world of affiliate marketing are like a dream for any tech company, which makes sense that tech companies are reaching out now.
So for me, like I've been working in the commercial space for a long time, making TV advertisements for products for a long time. Like that was my bread and butter. And then only a few years ago, about 4 or 5 years ago, when we started The Future, which is creative content education, where we're trying to teach all the things that we've learned from that space, from branding and advertising. Then I realized, wow, there's this open platform called YouTube where you can make content on here, and then there's an audience that might be willing to listen. So the past few years, I've just been practicing and trying to understand the platform, as I'm sure you have and many other content creators have. And the way I look at it is like, okay, well, there's you, the message, there's the audience, the thing that they want, and then the platform. And I think most of the time, content creators, and this was me early on, it's like they just think it's about you. It's like what you have to say. And eventually you realize, oh, well, there's an audience that you have to serve. But most people stop there. Most people don't understand how the platform actually works. And I think I've invested a lot of time in the past few years trying to understand how that works, from the SEO aspects, from retention, how that works, the relationship between Google and YouTube and other platforms. Like, how does the web work? How does SEO work on a global scale? And then how does that affect something that's searchable like YouTube? And why is YouTube such a unique platform compared to all the other social platforms that are not searchable? And so those are like the big things that I've been trying to understand, trying to take little sips from this big ocean that is YouTube and how it works, and understand different things. So I'll break it down for each of the things. There's the content part, and then there's the platform part, right? Yeah. So the content part, I do a lot of research. First, obviously, I try to work on an idea, something that I'm just excited about. So for my desk video that I made back in early 2019, that was something where it's like, I need to refresh my room. I started just looking up some YouTube videos and realized, wow, there's a whole community of this stuff. There's a niche here that people just do desktop stuff. And I think that's where I saw some of your stuff on there too, Justin. So I was, I'm using Pinterest. I'm just saving a bunch of things. Yeah. I'm like, there's not that many videos of the things that I personally like. Yeah. Like there's a lot of these crazy RGB video game setups, which are cool, but that's not me. And then there are a lot of content creators more on the female side that do all these cool DIY setups. And I'm kind of somewhere in between, where it's like I have a certain aesthetic and I want a certain function with the tech that I'm building here. So I kind of looked at that and saw that's opportunity, that's white space. There is no designer in the space that's making great content in this niche. So I was like, you know what? I bet I can make one of these videos. So it was just a fun personal project. So I started documenting everything, and I started looking, it's like, what is everybody else doing? And I started emulating all the best parts of probably 10 or 20 different videos that I really like, and I compiled it into my own. And this was a tip that I heard from marketing school with Eric Sue and Neil Patel many, many years ago on their podcast. They said something about blog posts, because they're all about SEO. And they say, if you want to succeed in SEO and really move up in rankings, just do research when you're looking up a blog. You see, okay, this blog has 2,000 words, this has 3,000 words. Do that, but better. Add more words. Add another layer of something that is not talked about in the space right now in the top 10. And so I kind of took that in video. It's like, here's the niche. Here's where everybody's currently playing. Where's the white space that I can come into? And so that's what I did. And then I combined all of those things into that one video. I had no idea that it was going to take off like it did. I was expecting this is going to be a fun, cool video. And I was just happy with the production of it. Yeah. I didn't really think it was going to take off at all, because at the time I probably had 500 subscribers on my YouTube channel. And most of that was just people following me through The Future, our main channel.